Hello, everyone. I hope this message meets you well. My name is Sherry Oseni, formerly Sherry Adeoti. First of all, I would like to give God the glory. I want to thank God for my life today. I want to thank God that I'm alive today, for His mercy and favor over my life, and His protection over my life. I was married for 27 years, and we're blessed with 4 wonderful, beautiful children. Everything was fine for a while. Did I say this? Did I say this is my testimony? This is my story. This is my testimony about how God saved my life. I have to apologize, everyone. I'm really sorry. This is my first video. I've never done this before, so bear with me, please. So excuse my errors. This is my testimony about how God saved my life from household wickedness. And my goal is I hope my story helps someone or saves someone's life. Or save anyone from making mistakes, the same mistakes I made. Before I met Christ, I felt like something was missing in my life, even though I felt like I had everything at that point in life. You don't really have everything, but you know what I mean. I had the degree, I had the job, I had the husband, school, the children, career. Everything was going well. But I still felt like I felt this void within me, that something was missing, something was just missing. And I couldn't figure it out. I kept praying. And I'll be having dreams that didn't make sense to me. I didn't know how to interpret the dreams. I would ask some pastors. Nobody knew what they meant. Before I met Christ, I would indulge in alcohol like my friends did. It got to a point where I just felt like, no, this is not me. I need to stop. So I prayed to God. I said, Lord, I need this alcohol to stop. I need to stop drinking. I'll come back to that story later about the drinking. But the nightmares, the dreams kept coming. I didn't understand what they meant. It got worse when my ex started going to frequently going on trips to Nigeria. There was this particular trip that he took when he came back. That was after my third child was born, and the fourth one was born. When he came back, she did not recognize her dad. She didn't know who he was, and she wouldn't go to him. She screamed bloody murder. She won't enter the house. And I knew something was wrong. At first, my first reaction was to panic and cry. That what's wrong with my baby? She was only 2.5 years old, almost 3. She's never acted like that before. So I was scared. I got on my knees and started praying and fasting. And God started revealing things to me. So the things that were revealed was even more scary. I was so terrified. I wasn't terrified of what might happen to me. I was more terrified of what was happening, that it was actually happening to me. How do I put it? I wasn't scared of the situation, but I was terrified that this is really happening to me of all people, me. Why me? Why my family? Is how I felt. So I said, this is war. This can't happen. So that's when I started praying and fasting. It got to a point where my daughter couldn't sleep. She was having nightmares. I was having nightmares. Strange things would be happening in the house, in my room, in her room. She would run to my room. I'll make a makeshift bed for her on the floor next to me for her to sleep. And it was just me and her that was being attacked. This went on for a couple of months. Sometimes I'll move to her room so I can pray. Then I noticed that each time I pray, it became a battle between me and my ex. He doesn't like it when I pray. So I'm like, what is going on? Something is wrong in this house. There's something that I'm not understanding. I'll share more details later on if God permits. I will not go into too much detail right now. Finally, my daughter and I will move downstairs to the family room. We slept on the floor. for over 9 months because of the attacks. While I was still in the room, in the master bedroom, my hair was shaved off right in front, right here. I woke up in the morning, a big circle right here was chopped off. And after that happened, things were just not going well. I lost my job at Kaiser. And before I lost my job, I had 3 incidents of blue screen of death on my laptop. I'll come home to bring my laptop home to work, from work, to work from home at night because of the month-end close requirements. My laptop will not work. Finally, it happened 3 times. I started having issues with my boss. My first reviews, I just started the job after my, that was, let's see, 2011. My first reviews were perfect. But after the blue screen of death, I didn't think I was going to, I started having panic attacks, anxiety to go to work. Long story short, I was let go. I even have to file workers' comp against Kaiser. Unknown to me, that issue, part of the issue also came from home. I found out later. After I left Kaiser, I decided to go into real estate. The same thing started happening with my laptop again. I started having problems with my laptop. All of a sudden, I'll see the mouse move, move without me touching the mouse. And this will freak me out. I'll be so scared. I'll be scared to leave my house, to go to the office. Then I was with Keller Williams. And then one day I was at the office checking my emails. And it happened again. The mouse was moving without me touching it. So I just watched it, see what it's going to do. It moved an email from somebody named Ashley to my ex's email. Then I knew he was the one all along. So when I got home, I confronted him. And he said, how did I know? I said, I saw it. And then he admitted to it, that he wanted to know who it was. I said I was only having a conference call in the office. I wasn't even going to meet the person.